I guess community camp time rolls around every time at this time of year, but after a long hot summer, is it a good opportunity to get together with the guys and get out of town?
Yeah, definitely. We've had a good solid sort of 3 to 4 weeks since coming back from Christmas break, and a couple of days off after here, so get up, see the kids and the community, and get back to Melbourne and have a couple of days rest and get ready for the NAB Cup.
We heard some news on the radio heading up today, some not so good news surrounding Michael Jamieson. Can you maybe enlighten us as to what's happened?
Yeah, unfortunately he's got a stress reaction in his back. He'll miss a couple of weeks, but should be fine for the last NAB Cup game, and definitely right for round 1 against Richmond.
He hasn't had too much luck in the last 12 months, has he?
No, not really, but then again he started the year really well last year, so if we can get him right and ready to go for round 1, that's all that matters for us.
What's been the sort of the message for you over summer, Jordan, from say Rats or Brownie?
Individually?
Yeah, individually, yeah.
Just to obviously last year I didn't have the best year personally, and looking forward to rebounding again this year. But he sort of had a lot of faith in me and sort of given me the role for the year, sort of off half back and through the midfield a little bit as well. So I'm looking forward to 2012.
I think he might push up a bit. More into the midfield.
Yeah, well, he's trying to get as many guys to be as versatile as possible, so it's obviously going to help the team.
Can we move on and look at a bit of your contribution to Kyabram and coming up here and going through what you're doing with the kids,
yep.
And how important you think it is for you guys to be interacting with the local community?
Yeah, especially coming up here. I mean, I presume they don't get too many AFL footballers coming up here, and to have a whole team up here for a couple of days is great. I remember when I was a kid and I had the Adelaide Crows team coming up and running through a few clinics with us, and you just have a ball, and hopefully the kids can get a few things out of it, and we can have a bit of fun as well.
Have you got anything particularly planned for it?
No, I'm not too sure. We sort of get told what to do and then just follow the schedule. So I think we run a few super clinics and visit a few primary schools and high schools as well.
And encourage the kids to get involved in AFL in the future.
Yeah, exactly, and exercise in general.
Skipper, how's he tracking? He sort of had that setback with the shoulder at some point.
Yeah, I think he's doing really well. He's back training pretty much with the main group. Obviously a little bit of contact stuff he's been very careful about, but he should be right to go in a couple of weeks' time, and especially for round 1.
Nick Duggan as well, I guess he's on the recovery.
Yeah, he had surgery I think a couple of weeks ago on the knee, and he's very professional and very diligent in his rehab, so I don't expect him to take too much longer, but I'm not too sure in terms of weeks how far away he'll be.